Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Chloe. This is the House of Chloe. We're actually in the House of Chloe right now. And my streams are streams where I say whatever I want. And today I was supposed to go on a date, but I canceled it. Um I canceled it because I was like, this person doesn't respect me, doesn't know how to respect boundaries. Um, this person only wants to talk to me when he's talking about sex, and um, it's not like he wants to sleep with me personally because he doesn't know me. And this is not a bashing men stream. This is just my experience with men, basically, lately. And yeah, he made inappropriate comments, obviously, and I was going to go along with it and um, overlook it, but I've done that so many times in the past and it has not worked. Like, that's all they really want. And I understand, like, he had like a medical condition where like parts of him didn't work for a while and now they do, and but I don't need to be a part of that time of him figuring his stuff out. So that's a no. Hope he's watching. So I am streaming instead. I am going to work on my YouTube channel and my attitude towards life and men, and I just need to know that some people want a warm body but don't necessarily want you. And that's a hard lesson to learn, and a lot of people haven't learned that. Um, so I'm just here to encourage, like, yes, they may like how you look or some things you say, but the way that he was talking, it was to find a wife, basically. And I'm not ready to be a wife. So, yeah. I love your eyes and hair. Thank you. And we will read some Bible verses about it. Um, I didn't get a wig. This is my hair. This is my natural hair. Am I ready to be a mom? That's another thing, is like, if I partake in the things that he's wanting me to partake in, like, I don't know if I want to be a mom to his children or at all. One second. Like, I'm scared of childbirth. I'm scared of the process. I don't know if I can hold my mind together long enough to have it, or to be able to go through the pain of childbirth with my mind, or even hold myself together for the 18 years that they need me. Am I ready to be a wife? Heck no. Heck no. Like, my readiness is about as good as how much I have built in my house. It's not done. Am I talking about my date? Yeah, I canceled my date. You have all your family to help you with your child. I don't want them to, like, most of them, some of them, most of them are far away, and the ones that are nearby, half of them I don't want to have anything to do with my children. I'm not pregnant. But I need the... Chloe, are you even ready to date? No. No, I'm not. um, but I need the person, if they're going to magically appear in my life somehow, to be absolutely sure that they want to sleep with me. Like, all that comes with me, all the mental health issues, all the weird YouTube stuff I do, all the Instagram, all the family dynamics that I have to wade through. The only thing I'm ready for is YouTube. That's right. Just have fun with dudes and then dump them. That's not very nice. I let my sister bring her kids. She has a hard time with schizophrenia. Yeah, that's really difficult. Like I was babysitting my niece and nephew while I was having pretty bad schizophrenia, and the kids started to be in my hallucinations, like they were like kids that were going to kill me or something like that. So I don't want to be scared of my own child. You're so elegant. Thank you. Hey Chloe, what is the topic? Is it me that you want to sleep with? Like, do you want to put up with my insomnia where I don't sleep until 6 in the morning and then sleep until 3 in the afternoon? Like, these are all things you need to consider. You have really bad anxiety. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry you are so depressed. I'm not so depressed anymore, but yeah, it was bad. Are you close with your siblings? How old is your oldest sibling? Do any other siblings go through psychosis? No, I'm the only one. My sister says she has anxiety, but I'm the only one that experiences psychosis, and the oldest one is 17 years older than me. Again, no response on Insta today. Sorry. Hola. You're real adorable. I wish I could take care of you, but you're not poly, and yeah, I'm not polygamous. Yes, let them know that and see if they are ready for that. Good point. I couldn't even let him know that. Like, he was already doing all this crazy stuff on messages, and I'm like, I don't think I can do this. And then, like, the only time that we would talk was about that. And then he was a truck driver, so he's like, he's not present all the time. Yes, let them know that. What's the hardest part of the day for you? Probably right before I go to work, trying to figure out my stomach and eating and going to the bathroom and then finally getting to work. And then sometimes when I'm working and I have an emergency, it does not feel good. All that religious stuff isn't compatible with my life. Yeah, it's not me who you want to sleep with. Can I book you on Uber? Sure. But there are people out there for you. I agree. Chloe, I want to date with you. I'm still a fan, and here's some hearts and hugs. Thank you. I was gonna say, like, since I have been broken up with my boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, there's been, like, people on, one person in particular, on Tinder or Bumble or wherever, that did the same thing. Like, that's all he could talk about. And, like, Prince Charming isn't gonna want to sleep with you the second you start talking to them. I'm looking for Prince Charming. Keep your standards high, guys. You're still planning our date for 2026? Are you up all night? I observed you post pics late at night. Yes, I am. Yeah, I stay up a lot. I don't know what it is, but I can't have a normal sleeping schedule for some reason. Have you thought about doing hospice care? That would be cool. But I kind of just want to be a YouTuber. Are you COVID vaccine injured? No. Standards high and heels higher. I'm not too charming. I got my own anxiety and crap. I'm sorry. Good afternoon. I hope my sleep schedule is your biggest benefit right now. Yeah, I need to get it together. Good night from Emerald Isle. I try to stay up late to catch your lives during the week and is such a treat to see you early this evening. Yay! Thank you. I am still waiting for a chance. Is it me you want to sleep with? Are you sure? Not that I'm offering people that haven't thought of it to sleep with me. I'm just like saying, like, for a person that I'm dating who suggests it all the time and tries to act on it and everything, like, is that me that you want? Or is it just like I'm good looking ish and have the ability to, young enough? Like, is it just that? Or is it me? And if it's me, then wouldn't you want to take the appropriate steps to, like, make it a permanent thing that you would always have me to sleep with? Like, it just makes sense in my head. Do I have long COVID? No. Are you disappointed that your date did not work out? No. Because you can't be disappointed in every chance you get to try to have them be the one. Like, if they're not the one, what's the point of getting disappointed? Like, I'm not that down bad. I've exercised my boundaries to where they protect me from, like, my feelings to get too hurt. We can be Delulu together. Hi, greetings from Brazil for you. Hi. You're very good looking, not just ish. Thank you. You're more than good looking, you're smoking hot. Thank you. Hello, sis. Hello. What are your medical concerns? I have schizophrenia that I take medication for. Blows you a kiss from afar, but silly. Thanks. I wish you happiness and joy in your life. Thank you. I want to meet you. I just keep waiting for when you will be live on YouTube as Insta messages are not enabled. Yeah, we can meet on here. I'm drinking coffee. Oh, hair. And by the way, the people who are not commenting, I appreciate your time and energy to listen in and watch as we stream. Thank you. Cream or no cream in the coffee? Cream. Just some good old coffee and cream. Can schizophrenia be cured? No, not yet anyways. Where do I live? I live in California, Northern California. Yeah, schizophrenia is a medical condition in the brain. Flavored or 1/2 and a half? Flavored. Hazelnut, I think. Coffee is very bad for you at this specific moment. Very bad. Well, I'm not going to sleep until in the wee hours of the night, so. Is it life-threatening? It can be. Schizophrenia can be life-threatening if it's not taken care of. That means taken to a hospital, getting on medication, therapy, social worker, doctors, time in the hospital to have it subside. I think what you are saying is that someone has to love you for you are, for you are. Warts and all. Is that about right? Yes. I live in America. I'm starting to see a lot of certain people identifying they are cat and dog in New York City, walking around with chain around their neck. People walking with them like they're animals. Okay, that's funny to me, but yeah, that's a real thing. I'm a coffee addict. Yay. I drink it like once a day. I want to go to America. Can you help me? I would suggest either an airplane, a boat. Airplanes are probably faster. Warts? I don't have warts. It was a figure of speech. Need to go out. I will catch you tonight. I am not giving up yet. Okay, see you later. I have no visa for USA. You can get a work visa, get a job here. Hi Chloe. Hello Joey. Okie dokie. Let's read a Bible verse that I have planned. I think it's a good one. Okay. It is 1 Corinthians 7, 1 through 9. It says, "Now concerning the things of which you wrote to me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. Nevertheless, because of sexual immorality, let each man have his own wife, and let each woman have his own husband, her own husband. Let the husband render his to his wife an affection due her, and likewise also the wife to her husband. The wife does not have authority over her own body, but the husband does, and likewise the husband does not have authority over his own body, but the wife does. Do not deprive one another except with consent for a time, that you may give yourselves to fasting and prayer, and come together again, so that Satan does not tempt you because of your lack of self-control. But I say this as a concession, not as a commandment, for I wish that all men were even as I myself, but each one has his own gift from God, one in this manner and another in that. But I say to the unmarried and to the widows, it is good for them if they remain even as I. But if they cannot exercise self-control, let them marry, for it is better to marry than to burn with passion. I love Proverbs. So what I got out of that is, it says multiple times that if it's possible, stay as Christ, unmarried, clean, pure. But it allows for people to marry if their flesh burns. And it's like, dating is not marriage. And it's like, people think, oh, like, get in a relationship and you can do it and all that. But no, it specifically says marriage. And it says, don't deprive each other. And if you're married, you're not your own. You're your husband's for me, and my husband is mine. Like, our bodies are each other's. And I guess that's like too big of a commitment for a lot of people or something, because it's like, you get in a relationship and you can break up at any time. And your body is not each other's, basically. So I think that, like I'm at the point of, I have a lot of self-control. I have a lot of boundaries, I have a lot of walls, and I'm able to say, nope, I don't like you. I'm not going on a date with you. Nope, like, and I think that's life experience and like how relationships have treated me in the past. But also, like, I'm trying to be a better person and follow God and like all of the things that the Bible says and do what it says. And obviously there's room for free will, but yeah, like, I'm waiting for the guy who's gonna get to know me and who he wants to be with. And sure, like, we can rush into marriage if we really need to, but I want to stay pure from this point on. Like, I mean, from 2 years ago on, but like, I want to make that a boundary. Like, if you want to touch me, like, I need some paperwork for that. The Bible is the reason people have mental illness. I think it's the opposite. I think it's like all the loopholes that people created, and social media and fast-paced life and need it now, that has created it. Not like I think the way that some people interpret it, sure, that can be hard on your mind, but and then some people, like preachers that aren't as like compassionate or like not as considerate to your feelings, and yeah, that can definitely cause mental illness. But sometimes people are predispositioned to have an illness, a mental illness. Like, yes, I can say all day like all the things that happened to me, and the relationships that I've been in and everything, but in reality, like, people get sick. Like, it's in their genes. It just happens. You know what I mean? It's very important to know that choosing your partner is a very lengthy process and it is not meant for everyone. Yeah, it's a huge process. Like my therapist was telling me that um that there's just like it's gonna like I'm doing the work now. Like definitely with this past like 3, 4, 5 different possibilities, like I'm definitely doing the work to figure out like these people like most likely are a no, and that like keep on going because eventually the work will pay off. Where does the Bible state that you have to get to know one another? What scripture? I mean, all of them. All of them. Capacity of feelings. Um, yeah, a lot. It's a societal pressure, yes. At the Greek 5 to 9, the Greek word for sexual immorality, fornication, is the word porneia, which is where we get the word porn from. Joseph betrothed Mary. It's a lengthy process before they have intimacy. True. It states it in the book of Mark. Amen. Go research. They don't know what it means. Mary was 14. In that time period, it was common for those of that age to marry at that time. What age do you think Joseph, her husband, was? Ahoy! No, Jesus never said you have to be in a relationship. That's the government saying that. I'm pretty sure they had ceremonies and laws for marriage, or else they wouldn't say the word marriage. It's considered courtship before marriage. Yeah, courtship is good. I like the idea of courtship. Joseph was around 20 or 21. It's unfortunate that you reading a Bible verse that is meaningful to you as to turn into a debate here. Yeah, it's not a debate. Like, the word is the word is true, and that's what it says. You pay the court to get married. That's the government. That's what we have. That's what marriage is these days. Like, you go on Instagram to post a picture. Like, that's not very fair. Like, things aren't fair these days. Like, marriage is now a government process, but it still is marriage. I guess you could make a blood covenant. God has nothing to do with marriage. I disagree. There are still wars going on today due to the Bible. Yes, there are. Hebrews 13:4, marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled, but whoremongers and adulterers God will judge. He will. Can there be marriage without government? I don't know. Chloe is nice. Thank you. The great 5 to 9, Adam and Eve was married before God. Yeah, so God has something to do with marriage. But yeah, that's all I have for you. I just wanted to read this and talk about, is it me you want to sleep with? Is it me? Do you want to marry me? Or common law marriage? Alright, see you later. Bye. I can't stop it. There we go.